Yeah, I got a, let's see, what did I do with the, well, I got this little kit here from Academy, and it's an emergency rod, and it comes with some epoxy and stuff that you can mix yourself. And so I'm going to go ahead and mix it, and I'm going to go around these line guides. So we went there, we'll get a little more to about 2. And we'll start with this thing here. Couldn't find any lacquer. I mean, it's not that I couldn't find it, it's just I could only find it like a freaking gallon. Couldn't even find it, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. But I found this little light bulb thing here. And it kind of cradles the rod pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing all mixed up pretty good. Okay. And I'm going to spin it. So we're just going over the line guides, and this one's kind of messed up a little bit up here. And so probably should have cleaned that. That was kind of one mistake. So I'll go ahead and again. Alright, so I'll show you when it's all nice and dry. I didn't do that good of a job, but there it is. We'll see how everything tests out. Alright, here's my vintage rod, and here's the Fluger Gem. I think it's a 2094, I think is what it's called, but it's on a little 6-weight, Wright and McGill's. I forgot the name of this pull, but it was these threads were coming loose, and so I went ahead and got some of that epoxy. Now I didn't do that great of a job, but the thing about it is these eyelets aren't moving. okay, and they look pretty good, nice and stable, right? All right, cool. So I got it all moved. Nice. It was an okay job. Some of these are better than others, you know. So I think this was my worst job right here. But anyhow, so this is a full vintage rod with a Fluger gem on it and a brand new 6-weight line. And it's a 2-piece. And here's the rest of mine. All right, so here's the Wrights and McGill with the Fluger gem on it, with 6-weight forward floating bass taper. This has 7-weight forward sink tip bass taper, and it's a Fluger Medalist $14.95, and this is a St. Croix Pacemaker 7-weight 2-piece. And this one was the baffle rod, and this thing actually tastes cast really well. It's a 3-piece fiberglass rod, and it is a Hedon Mark Golden 50 8.5. Wait. Oh, it's a number 8543, and it's 8.5 foot number 8 line. And this is a Fluger Medalist $14.98 with the drag on it. See, there's the sinking tip line. And this is going to be a saltwater rod. And this is going to be like the 3rd rod. So if I need sinking line, I'm going to have this. But this thing casts amazing. So does this. And so does this. Okay. And this is going to be my coast rod. I could use this for a bass rod in a lake or something. But it's a pretty amazing rod. The bad part about it is it's fiberglass, which is good, but the bad part about it is if I break it, I mean, that's probably it. I might not be able to get a new one. So I'm going to use this one with the reserve, and I don't think this thing will break. This thing looks like it's heavy and thick. Now, this is my Helios 2 graphite rod, and this is the oldest Orvis that I currently have. And it's got an older bat and kill reel on it, and it's got 8-weight forward floating line on it. I can't remember. I think it's salt line, but it's a 4-piece graphite rod. I bought this. This is like the first 8-weight that I bought, and it was an older Silver Label. But like a couple of years ago, I upgraded to because they were offering that deal, and I upgraded to the premium rod, and from the mid-range to the premium rod. So like currently right now, you got the Recon, which is the mid-range, and then you got the premium, which is the H3. This is the H2, Helios 2. Okay, now these are my other Orvis rods, and these are super fine glass rods, and I love glass for fresh water. Okay, this is a 4-weight, and it's awesome. And I just have the regular Bat and Kill 2 clicker reel on it. Nice reel, love it. And you know, it's a 3-piece 4-weight, and this has the super fine weight forward floating number 4 line on it. And this is the super fine 6-weight 3-piece rod, and this thing actually does really well in salt and fresh water. Now the wind, it won't happen. And this line here, I can't remember what it is, but it's a decent line. That's a Lamson Waterworks Liquid 3.0. Great reel for the price, okay? And you know, it doesn't grind, whereas this dinosaur technology does if you get a little bit of salt in there. But that's an excellent reel for the price, around $110 or so. And I went ahead and got a Lamson Waterworks Liquid 3.5 for this Echo Badass Glass 7 weight. And this thing casts nice. I'm dying to catch a fish on it. I'm waiting to. It's 8 foot, 4-piece fiberglass rod. This is gonna. So I got one, sometimes two, or I got 1, 2, 3 saltwater rods, and this is a sometimes saltwater rod, and this one too. Yeah, I worked on this one today and got this one to be fishable again. So all my rods are fishable. But here's my fly rod collection, and here's my bow collection. I'm a traditional bow hunter. These all 3 are Black Widows. This is a Sarles Archery. I shoot wood arrows, carbon arrows. But this room's my man cave in our new house. I need to put up some clothes. I kind of stay in here part-time, you know, with my wife during the week. When my wife we have both at the work. We just sleep in separate rooms so we don't wake each other up. But yeah. So yeah, there's my Sportsman's, and I have other things for outdoors, but these are my fly rods right here, and I'm dying to get into some fish with these vintage, and this one here. Oh, but this is just this one has a bass taper on it. Weight Forward 7 floating line is what it is, by Rio. But this one casts real nice. Forgot about that. All right, thanks for watching.